Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video is going to be me talking about 5 brands which I really love and want to continue to support. So this is basically like, I want to say this is the second part of or like a complimentary version of a video that I did already, which was basically me talking about 5 brands which I love, but I don't really buy enough products from them. Like I buy maybe one two things from each brand. But yeah, it's a brand which I feel like I have outgrown, and I just don't continue buying a lot of things from them. So this video is going to be me talking about brands which I actually really love. I am constantly buying products from them. Even if I'm not always buying products from them, I want to like continue to incorporate them in some sort of way on my channel, because yeah, I just really love these brands for one reason or another. And that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. So I have 5 brands to talk about, and without further ado, we're going to get started right now. But I just want to remind you before that if you're not subscribed to my channel already, then please to subscribe, and also hit on the bell button, because that way you get to know every single time I post a new video. But with that reminder out there, now let's get started and talk about these 5 brands that I absolutely freakingly love and adore. So let's go. The first brand is one which I feel like you have seen me talk about a lot the past couple of months, and I truly love this brand, and that is Dot and Key. So Dot and Key is an Indian brand which I first discovered, and I didn't know much about them. I just saw them on Nika, and what I really loved about them was their packaging. It was really eye-catching and appealing, and they started out with this message that they wanted to focus on skincare products which like no one talks about, like an underarm mask, or like an underarm serum for pigmentation, or like a serum, or like a lotiony kind of a product for the pigmentation that you can have on your knees and your elbows. And then they kind of started branching out more into like skincare, like serums, and they have I believe moisturizers as well, and face masks and all of that. And now they started slowly venturing into like sleeping masks and like more exfoliating products, and they have some really good like anti-aging retinol products as well. So yeah, I love the way the brand is moving in, and doing so many more things that personally I am really into. I love all of the serums that I have used. I have a dedicated video as well. It's a brand review skincare kind of a video which I did a while back, and I will probably be doing another one sometime really soon, because I feel like ever since that video they have launched a lot of other newer products that I'm interested in trying out. So I will maybe pick some of them up and do like a part 2 for that video. So if you're interested, definitely let me know down below. But yeah, Dot and Key is a brand that I really love. Their serums in specific are one of my absolute favorites, and I absolutely freakingly love them. So yeah, they are definitely a brand that I want to love and support as much as I can. So yeah, that was Dot and Key. The second brand is another one which I feel like a lot of you discovered my channel because of a video that I did with them, and like it's been one of my most successful videos, I feel like, on YouTube. Not the most successful one, but one of the most successful ones. And that video also kind of made me realize that video that I want to do on my channel is these dedicated brand review videos, and I'm talking about the brand Tricone. So I did a Tricone specific like a review video. I want to say a year or two ago. That's when I had first discovered them, and absolutely fell in love with the brand and a lot of their products as well. Again, I will leave the dedicated brand review video that I'm talking about. I feel like most of you would have probably even seen that video by now. If you haven't, definitely go ahead and check it out as well. So Tricone is a brand, and like their favorite products again have to be their serums. They have a really great product which is supposed to be like a gentle chemical exfoliating product like an AHA BHA, but like if you're a beginner, this is the ideal product that I would suggest. Like before you get into any other exfoliation product, this is the one that you should get. I will again leave a link for that product in case you're interested in the description box down below. They also had another serum which I absolutely loved, which unfortunately I believe they have discontinued because I literally cannot find that anywhere. I cannot find it on their website as well. So yeah, I have to believe that they discontinued the product, which I'm really, really, really sad about. Because whenever anyone would ask me that, what should I use for dark circles, I would suggest that serum to them, and now they discontinued it. So that definitely breaks my heart. But yeah, nevertheless, I also really love the clay mask they have. That is another one of the products which I would recommend to anyone if they ask me for like a pore unclogging charcoal mask sort of a thing. So yeah, that is those are pretty much the products which I love from them, and I feel like this is a brand that I always want to have something from them. They also launched a sunscreen which has SPF 60, and that is one that I'm interested in getting as well. I will probably get it sometime down the line. But yeah, Tricone makes a lot of products that I really, really, really love, and I still use some of them. Like I still have some of them in my collection right now. There are some which I have tried which I do want to repurchase in the future, and there are some more that I want to try out as well. So yeah, Tricone had to be a brand that I wanted to mention on this list. Moving on next, this is a brand which I feel like, again, I speak a lot about them. I don't have a lot of products from them, but yeah, still wanted to mention them. This is another brand which I have a dedicated review video on. I feel like I am just, throwing a lot of light on my own videos and doing a lot of self promotion, but that is not the purpose of this video whatsoever. It's just that the first three brands that I have to talk about are brands that I've done reviews on, which I'm pretty sure makes it even more obvious that I love these brands. But the next two are not ones that I have dedicated brand review videos on, but I do have a dedicated brand review video on Toli Moly as well. I believe that was my, like, when you're watching this, it's going to be my second last, or like the one before the last brand review video that I did. So yeah, again, I will leave a link for that as well in the description box just in case you're interested. But again, this is a brand which I feel like their products might not be the most suitable for me and my particular skin types in all situations, but like some of their products I feel like are so like miraculous and life changing, and they have changed how I feel about skincare, and they have really been revolutionary in my skincare journey. So yeah, that is one of the reasons I definitely had to mention them. Some of their products are absolute holy grails for me. So the banana sleeping mask, the banana hand cream, hand milk, something of that sort. They have a blackhead steam balm sort of situation. That is a great product if you want to unclog your pores. So yeah, these are some of the products which I absolutely freakingly love. Of course, they do have other things as well which might suit your needs if that is what you're into. But yeah, these were the three products I feel like till date which I have tried out and really, really loved, which I'm going to probably continue to keep repurchasing. So yeah, Toli Moly is another brand which I feel like has a lot of great stuff, and I feel like it's a brand which is not talked about enough. So yeah, that's the reason why I definitely wanted to throw some light on it. Moving on next to this brand, to this next brand which I'm going to talk about. It's one that I feel like spoken about and mentioned a couple of times on my channel, but like I just talk about the products. I don't really talk about the brand much, and that is Saint Ives. So Saint Ives majorly I feel like makes a couple of scrubs. They make body lotions and they make body washes or like shower gels, and their shower gels have to be one of my absolute favorites. Now I'll just quickly tell you what I majorly love a lot about them. I love the scents that they have, and I love the formulation of the shower gel, as well as I love the size of the packaging that they have. So I know it may sound a little funny and weird, but what I really love is that the bottle is like a really good value. I mean, you get like 400 ml for say 300-ish bucks. It depends on whether you can get it on an offer or not. So yeah, I love the value. I love that it lasts like at least for me, I would say for like 2 or 3 months, like one bottle. So yeah, I feel like overall it's a very good value for money. And I also really like the fact that since the bottle is so huge and it lasts for like 2 or 3 months, I feel like I am not producing a lot of plastic waste. Like I feel like if a bottle of shower gel is like 200 ml or 250 ml, I feel like I go through that like once in a month or like 1.5 months for one bottle. So I feel like I'm producing more plastic waste when I am constantly going through shower gels every month or like every 1.5 month. But if I'm going to use a bottle of shower gel for like 2 or 3 months, I feel like I'm producing less plastic waste. I don't know if it's just in my head or what. It might just be like I'm screwed up in the head or whatever. But yeah, personally, it makes me feel a little bit more environmentally conscious as well, which is what I wanted to highlight as well. And I feel like that is one of the reasons why St. Ives is really one of my go-tos. So yeah, I had to mention them on the list as well because I feel like we don't talk about bath and body care products enough, and we should be sharing a little bit more about them. So yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to mention St. Ives on this list as well. And moving on to this last brand, I feel like this is one that I have personally also not shown enough love to them, but I feel like I'm growing a little bit more. Like just getting a little bit more invested in this brand, and that is the Body Shop. So the Body Shop, I feel like, is one of those brands which it's, I would say, mid-range, but it leans a little bit more towards the high-end side. And again, for the longest time, I would never, spend my money on the Face Shop, Innisfree, the Body Shop, all of these mid-range kind of brands because again, they are more expensive, and even buying one product is a great deal. Forget investing in the whole range. So yeah, that's the reason why I feel like I have not shown enough love to these brands. And Body Shop, I feel like has been one of those brands which has been there in the market for such a long time, and they have an audience which is so consistent and so dedicated to them. And it's a brand which I feel like again is not talked about a lot on YouTube or on Instagram, but there are people who use this brand and who really love it so much that they always constantly repurchase the products. And I think that is majorly how the brand has still been there in the market. They have so many stores, they're constantly launching new products, they're launching seasonal ranges when it comes to like their bath and their body care and all of that stuff. And I want to show a little bit more love to the brand because I feel like some of their things are really amazing. Like their chargers are a little bit more expensive, and again, smaller size of the bottle. I think they make 200 or 250 ml bottles. So yeah, that is definitely there. But like sometimes it's not about using them on an everyday basis, but maybe pampering yourself occasionally once in a while, or maybe when you're not in a very good mood and you want to cheer yourself up. So maybe some of the scents can be really uplifting if you really like one of the scents. So yeah, personally for me, it's just about showing a little bit more love. I'm gonna try to purchase products from them every once in a while, try out new things, and share some of them with you in case one of them really blows my mind or something like that. So yeah, you will hopefully see me talk a little bit more about the Body Shop products in the future. So yeah, those were the 5 brands that I wanted to talk about and just share a little bit more, give them a little bit more love. And I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then definitely make sure you subscribe, hit on the bell button, blah blah blah. I will also leave my Instagram in the description box, so you can follow me on my Instagram as well if you're not following me already. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye. Bye bye.